Let's be honest, when TikTok first came about, I'm pretty sure we all laughed at it, we all didn't take it seriously and all thought it was one of those lip-syncing, dancing apps for teenagers and kids. Well, I think it's fair to say that we were all wrong about that. I've recently started posting to TikTok and it's actually helped my photography business, and it's also helped me grow my YouTube channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing some tips and some things I've learned along the way from posting on TikTok and how it can benefit you. And don't forget to stick around to the end for a little bonus tip. Let's roll the intro. Welcome back to the channel, guys. Thank you so much for joining me for another video. If we're just meeting, it's nice to meet you. My name is Connor Wells. I am a photographer, videographer, and podcast producer, and I make videos weekly about those three subjects. So if that's something you're into, stick around. So like I said at the intro, today we are talking about TikTok. TikTok is a social media video app, not photos, videos. It was founded in 2017, and in 2019, it became the most popular social media app in the United States. At the time of recording this video, it currently has 800 million active users, and 60% of them are under 30. So what does it mean for you as a photographer? With TikTok, you've got access to a much younger audience than those that are probably on Facebook and Instagram. Instagram and Facebook's organic reach is very, very low, and considering the recent changes to Instagram, it's going to be a little bit trickier to grow. And that can actually be really, really frustrating. The last few months of me using Instagram, Reels have been good, but you just don't get that reach anymore. You don't get that organic reach, and like they've said, it's no longer a photo sharing app. Whereas TikTok, on the contrary, is still a very young and new platform. It's less saturated with less ads, and there's more chance for you to get on the For You page, which is basically the equivalent of Instagram's Explore page for you to get noticed. So I'm going to share a few tips on how you can use TikTok to grow your photography business. Number one, use it like any social media platform. As simple as it sounds and as obvious as it sounds, but my first tip for using TikTok to grow your business is just start using it. Instead of approaching it on day one with a big grand master plan of how you're going to reap the benefits from TikTok, actually learn how to use the app and figure out what people are posting on there. Familiarize yourself with its quirks and how people use it and how you think you could use it to grow your business. In a nutshell, I use it as a place to showcase my work, engage with others, network, and just have a bit of fun. As you mess around with the platform and start creating your own videos that you do not actually have to post immediately, you can just start creating content, and then when you feel like you're ready to post, you can get there and post. You can start thinking of ideas and what you're actually going to create for TikTok and how you think it can benefit you. My second tip is create engaging content. They say a picture is worth 1,000 words, so imagine the value of a video. Now, TikTok's a little bit different to Instagram. With Instagram, you could just upload one photo, add your caption, add your hashtags, add your location and all that stuff, and then post it. It's very, very different on TikTok. You can't just sort of upload one photo and that's it. No, it's kind of suggested by TikTok that you use their inbuilt editing system to maybe make a carousel, a slideshow of photos, sync it up with a popular song. For some people, it might be quite daunting to use a desktop-built video editing software, but the TikTok editing system in the app is actually quite easy to use. One thing I love to see, for example, this is just my personal preference, I love seeing behind-the-scenes stuff from people's photo shoots, from people's video shoots, from, behind the scenes on sets. If you could start posting that would be getting people engaged. You could show people your setup, and you can engage with other people as well. One of the best ways to create engaging content is create conversation, ask questions, provide value. That's actually one of the best ways to grow on TikTok. Create value, give value to your audience. Tell people your equipment, your setup, tell people how you edit, give some behind the scenes stuff, ask questions, share your favorite apps that you use on a daily basis. Maybe give some photography business tips. That's what I do on my TikTok account, which you can follow, and then the link in the description. And I post daily videos there every day giving photography business tips and much more. Make your videos fun and engaging and interesting, upbeat and fast. Use some of the built-in effects that TikTok have in the editing system. Tip number 3 is use your videos anywhere. When you've created a video on TikTok, you have the option to share it to other social media platforms. You could share it to a friend. One thing I do is I film the majority of my TikToks using my camera. I just put it into portrait mode and away I go. And that gives me the option to post it on Reels, post it on YouTube Shorts. That's pretty much what I do. That's a regular process for me. I'll post a TikTok. I'll keep the video, I add the subtitles as well, like you can see in the example right up there. I've got subtitles on because that also helps with engagement and watch time, and I'll post that to Instagram Reels, I'll post that to YouTube Shorts. You know, multi-purpose your content. There's a thing like Gary Vee, you can create 90-something pieces of content from one piece of content. It's kind of true, as much as I don't really like Gary Vee. He is right there. As hard as it is to grow on Instagram right now, Reels is the only thing going for it, in my opinion, at the moment. You get a decent amount of organic reach there. So once you've posted a TikTok, you could save it and post it on Instagram Reels. But a little tip, make sure it doesn't have the TikTok logo in there. Instagram doesn't like that. Number 4, get a basic understanding of video editing. Of course, mobile video editing apps really cannot compete with desktop apps like Final Cut Pro and Premiere, but the concepts are very similar. Experimenting with transitions and special effects and syncing your videos up with music will really help your TikToks grow. Once you're a little bit more experienced on TikTok, now of course I'm no expert on TikTok, I'm fairly new to it, but I've had a really good experience and I've built a really nice friendly community over on my TikTok page. You might start filming your TikToks like I do on my camera and editing them on your computer, sending them to your phone. It's a little bit of a process, but I think, you know, quality over quantity, if you know what I mean. I'd rather post something that's high quality and, you know, well polished, rather than just posting something every single day and it may not be the best. So once you're more comfortable with TikTok, you might find the process of filming on your camera and editing over on your desktop a little bit more easier than the actual editing app on TikTok. Tip number 5 is get inspired. There's so much fun and creativity on TikTok. I follow hundreds of photographers local to me all around the world, and it's amazing seeing all their content and different takes on trends and stuff. I love seeing the latest photography trends, you know, memes and jokes and stuff. It's such a creative space over on TikTok, and you can create your own versions of trends and stuff as well. If there's a sound that's trending or a special effect that's trending at the moment, try and use that and see how you can incorporate it to your niche of photography, or how you can make it a little bit more relatable to you. One thing I love to do on TikTok is search any related photography hashtag and see what people are posting, see what, you know, people are creating, and get inspired. Obviously don't copy people, don't be like New Main and just be the copycat of TikTok, but create your own version of something. Don't just nick someone else's content, but give your own spin on it, get inspired. So what kind of content could you post on TikTok as a photographer? So not everybody's going to be confident on camera. Some people like to be behind the camera, you know, looking through the EVF, looking through the screen. So what you could do is post photo slideshows, you know, showcase the latest work from like a recent photo shoot. Add maybe 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, however many photos you want, sync it up with a song, and you could showcase your work. You could post behind the scenes content. Sometimes when I'm on shoots, I always ask the client first to make sure they're comfortable being on film, I'll use my second camera, stick it up on a tripod, move it about throughout the shoot, and just capture everything, edit it together and post a little behind the scenes content. It might inspire other photographers to do the same, and, you know, you could watch some other people's behind the scenes stuff and see how other people do it. You can actually learn from TikTok. I've learned a lot. There's so many video editing and photo editing tips that I've learned through TikTok. It's amazing. You could show your editing workflow. I love watching people edit photos, you know, when they speed up a clip like by 2 or 3 times the speed, and watching them edit a photo from the raw state to the finished product. You could showcase that, you know, record your phone screen, record your desktop screen, and post it up on TikTok. It's quite cool to watch. You can share your knowledge. One thing I regularly do on TikTok is I post photography business tips. They really help people and bring a lot of value to people as well. They bring a lot of value for people, and that's the one big tip of how you're going to grow your photography business and your TikTok following and influence, is giving value to people. And the last thing you could post is memes. I've got a really popular series on TikTok. It's one of my most viewed videos, and it's things you should never say to a photographer. So every week or so I'll post an episode of that, of things you should never say to a photographer, like, can I have the unedited photos? Or do you mind if I bring a friend to the shoot? Or I can't pay you now, but can I give you exposure? You know, it's relatable stuff. Post memes, you know, people get engaged in the comments, and that's what really helps you grow on TikTok. So I hope this video helped you. Let me know if it did in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video right over there.